What's going on, Falcon fan? This is your boy Ricondo coming back at you with another video. So it's Miami week. Our Falcons are going down to Miami to play the Miami Dolphins for our sixth game of the season. We off the bye, and I think we're gonna see what these guys are gonna be able to do this week. All right, before we get into the video though, guys, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Please hit the notification bell so you know when I drop another video. Please hit the like button so I can get my algorithms up and things like that. So we get more people to come in and actually, share some Falcon love with me. So just like you guys know, like I always do, I go offense, defense, and I go special teams. So let's go here first. Like I said, I think it was a much needed bye week for us. Last week we had a lot of guys that was injured. We got a lot of guys back. Calvin Ridley back, Russell Gage back. Eric Harris might be back. I'm not. Marlon Davidson's back. It looked like Dante Fowler and Avery Williams might be out, but we got a lot of guys back. So I think the bye was good for us. It also gave a chance for Arthur Smith and the coaching staff to go and look at things that we might need to improve. With 5 games, I think we was moving in the right direction. I think they felt like they were moving in the right directions. We're getting more of our younger guys on the field, to start to contribute to this team as well. And I think that's going to increase more in the season. We got 12 games left. We're not out of it by a long shot. If you look at a lot of the records in the NFL, they 3-3, 2-3, right around the same record as the Atlanta Falcons. The Carolina Panthers are right there. They was looking good to start the season, but they done lost 3 straight games. So the NFC South, I think that might be a little bit out of reach because the Tampa Bay Buccaneers only lost 1 game, but you never know what can happen. Like I said, we got 12 games left, so we got a lot of season left. So, if Arthur Smith and the coaching staff was able to look and see some of the things that we can fix, we got a chance to get to the playoffs. I think that will be a successful season for Arthur Smith if he can get into the playoffs. If we get 9 wins, I think that'll be a successful season. 8 wins, maybe even be a successful season. I just think we need to see that progression go up week to week. So we're going to go offense first. The first thing I think we need to do on offense is continue to be creative. I think he was very creative with the Jets game, especially with our top 2 receivers out, and we still was able to put up some great offensive drives during that game, especially that last drive to seal the deal with Matt Ryan and going to Kyle Pitts down the middle. I think that was an excellent play call. So I think we need to continue to be creative, and we need to start utilizing, since we're gonna have most of our weapons back. I think we're gonna have pretty much our full arsenal on offense, except our right tackle, of course. Caleb McGarry is on the COVID list, so I think they're going to be going with Jason Spriggs at their right tackle. Good thing they're not going to move Jalen Mayfield from the left guard spot. But so that's one thing. I think we need to continue to be creative, make sure we get our offensive weapons involved, all of them. Kyle Pitts finally showed up in the game with big numbers. I think we need to continue to do that, and I think that'll definitely help us on offense. The next thing is we need to get our running game going. If we can get our running game going, that's definitely going to open up some of those coverages out there. So Matt can get Calvin Ridley going, can get Russell Gage going, can continue to hit Kyle Pitts. Hayden Hurst had a big game with the Jets. Continue to have him in. Even Lee Smith will get some targets as well. So we can utilize all our weapons. Utilize our Swiss Army knife, Cordell Patterson. Keep using him like we're using him. Coming out the backfield, line up at receiver, line him up at Wildcat. All these things that we use for Cordell Patterson, I think just continue to do that and get this running game. But if we can get that running game going, I think it's going to definitely open up all those different things that Arthur Smith want to do on offense. I think we're close We're starting to get to some of the second levels, but we can get some of those second level blocks down, and we can start hitting big runs and going. You guys remember I talked about where we were. We're still only averaging like 95 yards a game. That's not good enough. We got to get over 100, at least 100 yards a game. We can do that. I think that'll definitely propel our offense. We want to stay balanced. I think that's one good thing that's good with Arthur Smith offense. Instead of throwing the ball, I think Matt Ryan threw the ball over 600 times last year. I think that's never going to really come down this year, which is going to be a good thing for him and for the offense as well, because we can start running that ball better and control the clock. I think when you run the ball, first of all, you show your physicality, you show your physical team, and then you start control the clock. That's one thing we need to start doing. And then the last thing is, the old saying is, continue to score touchdowns in the red zone. When you get in the red zone, put 6 points on the board. I think we've been doing a great job of that this year. I think we're 4th in the league in red zone percentage. That's awesome. So we can continue to score touchdowns in the red zone on offense. I think that'll be great for us. So those are 3 keys we do. We need to continue to be creative with our offense. Get all our offensive weapons. We have a lot of weapons where we can get all those guys involved. Keep the defense on their toes. They don't know who we're going to. That'll be great. Get the running game going. We control the clock. We show our physicality and start hitting people in the mouth. And then the last thing, continue to score touchdowns in the red zone. If we do those things on offense, I think we'll be successful, not only for the rest of the season, but definitely in this Miami game. So on defense, I think we need to stop the run. The first thing we need to do, we need to stop the run game. We need to make the Miami Dolphins one-dimensional. We need to take Gaskin out. We need to take all their running backs out of the game. So if we're able to do that, first and foremost, we'll definitely make them one-dimensional. So that's one thing we want to do is go ahead and make the Miami Dolphins one-dimensional. Take out their running game. All right, we need to be multiple. DP's defense is all about being multiple, showing different looks to the quarterback. Tua is still a young quarterback. I think we can continue to be multiple with our defense, and definitely we make them one-dimensional. We can start create that confusion and be coming from everywhere, giving different looks, going out, rushing 3, rushing 5, rushing 4, look like you're going to rush, but then go out and go into zone coverage. All those things you can do to just be a multiple defense like Dean Pease scheme is, and if I think we do that, I think that'll be great. We need definitely be multiple. And then the third thing is we always, which is I think is one of the most important things, is get off the field on third downs. Everybody knows third down is one of the most crucial downs in NFL. So if you could continue to get off the field on third down as a defense, that's what you want to do. Get the ball back to your offense, and while they're doing that ball control and trying to establish our running game, we can shorten the game, and that's what we want to do. So the 3 things on defense is like the first thing is to stop the run game. If I think they put Mike Pennell in there and mix it up, start getting some bigger bodies in the middle. We talked about that. We talked about Tyler Davidson. To me, haven't really not flashed on the film as much as we need in the run game. So mix it up. Bring Mike Pennell in. I think he's been here long enough to learn the defense and what he needs to do. And I think that'll definitely help us with that running game. Second thing is to be multiple, to make sure that these guys are continue to be multiple. Call that confusion for the young quarterback Tua. And then last thing is to get out the field on third down. So if we do those 3 things, and once again, like I said, if we can do that, and not only in the Miami game, but we can start doing that every week. Be a consistent football team. I think that'll bode well for our Atlanta Falcons. And then special teams. So special team is to me is one of the sore spots. The first thing is the kick coverage. Hopefully it got fixed during the bye week. Hope they looked at what was causing those kickoff returns, especially coming out of halftime. The last two games, they definitely been almost, well, in the Washington football team game, it was a backbreaker. I think they killed the momentum that we had and coming into the second half, and then it almost been a backbreaker in the Jets game as well. So hopefully the kick coverage has been fixed, has been addressed, and hopefully they did bring in a special team specialist that they brought in a practice squad. It's be interesting to see if he gets in. I can't recall his name right now, but it'd be interesting to see if he actually get into the game and they put him on the actual roster. The second thing is, just like every time, I think field position is always key. So in special teams, you can make sure you punt, you keeping them deep when you're punting the ball away. On kickoff, we kick off. If you don't kick a touchback, you make the tackle within the 20. Any good field position is what we need on special teams. That always going to be a great thing for us. And then the last thing on special teams is we got to get explosive play on special teams. We got Cordell Patterson, one of the most prolific kickoff returners in the game. We got to see, can we open up a hole for him? He can create field position that way. Don't have to run it back for a touchdown, but if he could get some explosive play on kickoff return, that would be great. I'm not sure who's going to be our punt returner if Avery Williams don't play, but either way, kickoff return, punt return, we need to try to create explosive play. You can also create explosive play by blocking a punt, blocking the field goal. Those things are momentum plays as well on special teams. So any kind of momentum play or explosive play that we can get on special teams would be great. So guys, that's what I got for this week for Miami, the Miami game. If you guys recall, like I said, that after that Jets win could be a start of something special. You never know. Maybe these guys finally found out what they think they need to do to win week in and week out, to finish games, stop looking like the old Atlanta Falcons, because this is a new regime, this is a new coaching staff, this is almost a new team. So if we could start to finish games and stop being that joke, that 28-3 joke, that no lead is safe, when the Atlanta Falcons playing joke. We need to get rid of that. So hopefully we starting to change the culture. And I think that's what we need to do. We need to be more physical, change this culture, start to finish games like we did in that Jets game. And we don't always have to finish on offense. We can finish on defense too. So we got to be able to start finishing games. So guys, that's what I got. You guys let me know what you think about my keys, what I think is going to take for us to get a win this weekend in Miami. I will be there actually watching the game. So hopefully these guys can actually give me something to cheer about, in enemy territory this weekend. But I'm very excited to see these guys in Miami play. And that's what I got. This is your boy Ricondo. Peace.